Check, sound check. 1, 2. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening sa ating mga viewers all over the world in our YouTube global channel. My name is Ron Culianista TURLA on Petmalu Canada TV. And today, we're gonna talk about something new. Something new that we learned from these pandemic days. So what are the things that you learned, guys, with this situation, the global pandemic? So you can comment below the things that you learned, the new norms that you think it's gonna stay for a long period of time. So I'm gonna play some videos here, and we have a special guest later on. I'm gonna invite her to come in to our page, and we're gonna talk about these new things, new norms. All right. So again, before anything else, thank you for watching, and keep on watching, because when you watch it, you learn something. All right, and let's go and let's get it on. Let's play this video. All right, so I'm gonna put down my sounds and play this thingy.
Athletes are learning new ways to train. Musicians are learning new ways to play. Nurses are learning new ways to heal. Restaurants are learning new ways to serve. Even teachers like me are learning new ways to teach. Every single one of us is learning new ways of living and being and doing. You are. Yeah, you are. Sure, it's a challenge, but it's also an opportunity. Class is in session. Don't be late. Sit in the front row. Show up ready to learn, eager to learn, yearning to learn something new. Because the difference between simply being in this moment and thriving in this moment is what we learn from this moment. No, this won't be on the test. This is the test.
This is the test. This is not just a practice. This is the test, ladies and gentlemen. So, again, so that's a short clip is brought to you by Centennial College. It's located here in Canada, and it has a great message. Things that change because of this global pandemic. How do you adapt? How do you fit into these new norms? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up to the stage our guest today. all the way from. Let's go. But before anything else, did we send the link to our your YouTube friends out there? So, guys, I hope you can watch this stream while we give you the link. Let's go. All the way from Thailand, Bangkok, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Chinky Bon.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or in short, good day to all the people who are watching right now in Petmalu's Canada TV live stream. Thank you so much for inviting me on Petmalu
Yes,
Canada TV.
Miss Chinky Bon, this is our first time to air a certain topic, what that we called what have you learned from this pandemic. So from the Philippines, all the way from Philippines, you work in Thailand or Bangkok, Thailand. For how many years? For just for an introduction, so our viewers could learn something new about you. Tell us about yourself as well.
Yeah, I'm Chinky Bon. That's my nickname. My students call me Teacher Bon. I have been a teacher here in Thailand for 4 years now. Exactly 4 years. And since then, I have been teaching science and English to Thai students in a small public school here in Bangkok, Thailand. And with your topic. It's such an interesting topic, and it's also timely that we discuss this thing as we go beyond what is the new normal and what do we have to do or not to do in these times of pandemic.
Thank you so much, Miss Chinky Bon. And how long do you stream on this kind of platform? How are you new to this streaming or live streaming?
Yeah, actually, I had this opportunity to do this kind of thing last 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, June. Yeah, because of pandemic also. You know what? We did a lot of things since we have been doing a lot of things since pandemic. And one thing that is certain, we know that adjusting to change can be challenging, and we don't used to do this live streaming, but came pandemic, na attach tayo sa ganitong activities, lahat ng mga ginawa natin na hindi natin ginagawa na nagagawa natin because of adjustment, because of what we are feeling right now, the anxiety and all. Some people are undergoing depression and all, and we are actually lucky to have this kind of technology.
Mm-hmm.
We can divert everything that we are, experiencing through this kind of platforms like live streaming and getting to know a lot of people through this activity. And siguro, yun, talagang nag-start ako pandemic times talaga na mag-live stream.
And you said that you are a teacher, professional teacher, right?
Yes.
And are you
And
teaching kids, high school or college?
yes, I got the chance to teach in high school last 2019. And I've been teaching elementary students for 4 years. 4 years now. From grade 1 to grade 6 science, because departmental kasi kami. So, yun. 6 years na, kung ay, six classes na science, and then I have regular classes in English then. Sa norm, kasi yung school namin, we have this what we call regular students, and yung students yung nagbabayad. Parang semi-private kasi yung school namin. So, we teach English and science sa mga mini English program students, and then we also teach English sa regular students. So we are only 4 here, I think. Four foreign teachers.
Wow.
Ayun. And you know
English
what? This
English talaga.
pandemic really
Okay.
this pandemic really changed
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things, yung mga routines namin sa school, and supposedly June 1 nag-start na yung class, but dahil nga the cases are rising.
Yep.
We don't have a choice but to follow the government's directives na we have to cancel or postpone the start of the class. And then this came again another challenge for us teachers to do the class online. It's kind of stressful and challenging because we are used to teach face-to-face talaga. And it's, for me as a teacher, my personal opinion, I don't know if others will agree with me, but face-to-face talaga is the best way to teach students, because you get to really look at their faces and see these authentic expressions on their faces whenever they learn something. Ayun, unlike sa online, hindi mo alam pag nakasarado na yung camera kung what are they doing. Hindi mo alam. Yeah, di ba?
So those are the things that you personally see the advantage of doing this teaching person to person. But again, whether we like it or not, we need to adjust and adapt to the new norms, which is, ito na, it's online teaching, online planning, online approach. And how do you adopt this kind of new norms? Ano yung mga adjustment na ginawa mo personally?
Yeah, I learned to invest on some, gadgets and all. syempre kailangan, hindi lang naman live streamers ang bumibili ng ring light
Yep.
and mga speakers and all, V8, kailangan din yun ng mga teachers kasi you know what, sa face-to-face, sa classroom talaga namin, we are very lively, kailangan animated lahat yung mga kilos namin so that we can, catch the attention of the students, especially those who are inaantok, sleepy sa klase. And then, this come the sudden change na online. So, ano yung challenge? Kailangan ma-remain namin yung pagiging fun ng class. Dapat funny si teacher kahit na seryoso yung topic, ganun. So, kailangan namin mag-invest ng mga gamit din, of course, and also skills. No? We have to do a lot of research and watching sa mga YouTube, sa mga tutorials on how to edit videos, on how to insert ganito, ganyan. Sobrang daming changes talaga.
And so far, you are adjusting and adapting, and how do you feel about this kind of adjustment? Like interesting on your part or medyo toxic on your part?
Mixed emotions.
Mixed emotion.
Actually, yun nga yung sinasabi ko sa'yo na there will come a time na maiisip mo na lang ayoko na. Parang, bakit ba ako naging teacher? Pero alam mo yon, sabi nga ni Catriona Gray, when you see the smile on the children's faces, yung mga ganong mga ganong litanya niya, totoo yun. Hindi yan very cheesy, very cliche, pero totoo siya. Now, once you are a teacher and you see the faces of the children, their reaction, na meron silang nadidiscover na something new, yun yung priceless eh. So, yung challenge ng nangyayari sa atin, the challenges, and the emotions that is being brought about by these changes, nasusuklian yon ng yung priceless na reaction ng mga bata at nakikita mo na nag-grow sila, nade-develop sila in such a way na kaya na nilang mag-isa. I mean, di ba sabi nga nila, teach the child how to fish, di ba? So they can feed themselves, di ba? Yun, ganun ang mga pegs namin mga teacher.
Alright,
sometimes kasi mga teacher spoon-fed ng mga students nila, hindi rin maganda eh. So, ang nakakatuwa sa technology natin, advanced technology, kahit yung mga bata, madali na rin matuto eh. So, sa part ng mga teacher, it's kind of challenging too, na makisabay sa bilis ng pagkatuto ng mga bata.
Yep, okay.
When it comes to advanced technology, kailangan makisabay din kami.
So on our first part, Miss Chinky Bon from Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand, we're going to focus on the positivity thingy ng global pandemics. Alam ko may mga negative din, no? When we have a positive, we have negative. But let's talk about the positive advantage of this global pandemic. Sabi ni yung isang author, philanthropy siya. I think his name is W. Clement Stone. He said, in every disadvantage, there is always an advantage if we choose to see it. So, global pandemic, no face-to-face, social distancing, gadget here, gadget there, Zoom in here, Skype here, or whatever platform is there, and then we lose this connection thingy. The connection, the human touch. Right now, it's all about the screen, and typing. And what are the advantages as a teacher, as a person with this global pandemic? I could say at least five advantages that I think this global pandemic brought to us. Like for example, transportation. No more traffics anymore. Unless the internet Wi-Fi, right?
And pollution.
Pollution, yeah. That's good. That's correct. What else?
Yung pollution.
What else, Madam Chinky?
Road accidents. Right? Diba?
Of course.
Nabawasan.
Yes.
What else? So when it comes to that, sa mga positivity na nadulot ng pandemya na ito, maraming bagay. So many things. Like, when you said yung mga pagdating sa advanced technology. When it comes to advanced technology, be it students or teachers or parents as well, they were able to go outside their box, to experiment, to force themselves to learn about the advanced technologies and the gadgets and all. Kasi yun yung kinakailangan ng situation.
Yep.
Like if the parents are just used to read books with their children, sa ngayon hindi na books. They have to buy laptops, use the laptops, utilize all the resources they have in front of them so that their children and also them as well as parents can adapt to these new changes brought about by this pandemic. And also the teachers, some old teachers, yung mga senior na natin teachers, if you will see them, most especially in public schools, yung mga hindi humahawak ng laptop, since pandemic, humahawak na sila ng laptop. They were able to force themselves to really use the technology they have in front of them, na dati, ay, matanda na ako, hindi ko na kaya yan. Now, hindi. Wala na silang excuse. They don't have excuse. So, yun yung nakita ko advantage. That, because I believe that learning is a lifelong process. Right?
And, yep.
So, you cannot really avoid changes, diba? The only permanent in this world is change. So,
yes.
kung hindi ka kikilos, if you're not going to, take action,
well,
pag-iwanan ka talaga.
Aside from transportation, advantage, I think the stress of being in a hurry. Kasi baka matraffic, no?
Yeah. Pagdating naman dun sa transpo naman, so natapos na tayo sa technology, no? Yung learning adjustment ng mga bata, ng mga parents and teachers as well.
Miss Chinky, sorry to bat you. I think your camera is wiggling up and down.
Sorry. Malikot.
Para siyang may spring, Baka
sorry. Yeah. Malikot din. Malikot kasi ako. Gumagano yung table ko.
Okay. I think you're so very energetic when you teach. Talagang
teacher
moving ka talaga. You want visuals talaga, no? Anyway. So I think go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you. Hindi ko napapansin.
It's okay.
Ayun, so when it comes naman doon sa sabi mo yung transpo, yung na-mention na natin, lesser pollution, lesser road accidents, konti lang, walang traffic. Traffic jam, wala masyado. So,
and the stress of being in a hurry always.
Yes,
pila dito,
stress
pila
of being in a
doon.
hurry.
Oh, yeah.
Because yung work nasa home na, most of the jobs na right now na, work from home na. So yun, mamaya ko natatalakayin yung disadvantage ng
Doon tayo sa advantage. They said
advantage muna tayo. So when it comes naman to personal hygiene, I don't say na hindi natin to binibigyan ng kahalagahan, pero aminin ng ibang tao, hindi naman sila humahawak lagi ng alcohol. Right? Hindi lahat ng tao conscious about personal hygiene. Like the new normal, they were able to be conscious, like magdala ng alcohol sa bag, hand washing, ayan. Sometimes when we go to work or go outside, play basketball and all with our friends, pasok na lang tayo sa bahay natin, kung ano na lang hawakan natin. But this new pandemic made us conscious about our health, about our personal hygiene, like hand washing, using face mask, wearing face mask, practice safe grocery shopping too, like food handling, di ba?
Yep.
And practice mindfulness and stress relief. Yun yung mga napansin kong advantage na nagawa. And then I think even after this pandemic, people will get used to it na.
All right. Hindi
na nila kakalimutan yung practice na yan, like wearing mask, hand washing and all, social distancing.
Yeah. And I think for me as a parent, I'm parenting 3 kids. One thing that nakapag-adjust kami is we were able to monitor the learning or the studies of the kids on their screen time. I have 8 years old and Grabe. And she's very responsible. Pag time niya na talaga, punta na siya dun sa office niya. Watch na siya sa teacher niya ron. And there are some exercises, learning. Sabi ko, wow. And then I was able to monitor them right
Diba?
at the comfort
Bonding.
zone. Grabe. So back to the basic, like yun nga parang itong global pandemic ito is telling us go back to your families. So we
Yes.
become more closer and closer. But again, we need to set rules and boundaries. Ano ba yung mga rules and boundaries na dapat nating itinuturo, no? With this new norm na puro screen na lang tayo at online, madam.
I think yung mga rules na kailangan iset ng parents sa kanilang mga students, yung screen time.
Screen time.
Like, even we are obliged to do this online class. As a parent and as a teacher, I think kailangan pa rin ng time management. And I would like to welcome in our live stream Miss Rosalie Green Vlogs. And
Yes.
of course,
Hi, Rosalie
Janice
Green
Lyric
Vlogs.
Channel.
Thank you
Ayan.
so much for watching.
Hello, thank you.
Please kindly share. Thank you.
Ayun, the parents should set rules na time management, screen time, ayan, kailangan pa rin after ng online class, if the children or if their child still wants to play,
Mhm.
they should, set, be strict
Boundaries.
with their rules, like, bago ka maglaro, before you play, you have to wash the dishes first or eat your snack first and all. Kailangan hindi dire-diretso yung batang screen time siya.
Okay.
Kasi, health-wise, it's very risky pa rin because of the radiation, di ba?
Mhm.
Ayun. Hello, Ate Ana Luracho. Thank you for tuning in. Ayan,
Yes.
seryoso kami dito.
Seryoso kami dito, no? Anyway, so those are the things that we have learned from this global pandemic. What about
Yes, of course. Another, I hate to
Mm.
bite. I hate to
Go ahead,
interrupt.
ma'am.
Yung pagiging strict dapat din hindi lang sa loob ng bahay. Pagdating din sa labas. Like if the teenager, o sa mga teenager na or something, ganong age, gustong lumabas, kailangan yung mga parents firm talaga na hindi ka pwedeng lumabas. Bawal lumabas. Ganyan. Because of this pandemic na. Kasi they never know, pagbalik nila sa bahay kung carrier na sila, right? So
Exactly, yeah.
if wala namang masyadong importante na gagawin sa labas, might as well stay at home.
Stay at home.
Diba?
Ayan, so these are the things that we have learned so far with this global pandemic. Everything shifts to online. Kaya, I think 3 months ago, until now, nagkaroon ng shortage ng webcam.
Oo.
Maraming back order. Oh my Lord, talagang
Oo.
nag-in-demand yung technology inside our family, inside our homes. So, yeah, I agree with you. We have to set limitations and boundaries when monitoring our screen time. Hindi lang sa atin, with our kids as well. But going back to the advantage of this global pandemic, aside from transportations and what about relationship? What are the things na nakita natin na advantage sa global pandemic?
Ayan. Gusto ko talakayin yan. You know what? During these times, naging closer ako kay God talaga.
Okay.
Like, what have I learned? I learned how to read His words. Even online kasi wala akong hard copy ng Bible. I remember May 9, I started to join a life group na nag-aaral kami ng Word ni God. And we also share our experiences during these times. We extend help, we extend our support spiritually, sharing of experiences so that we can be a living testimony that God, in spite of all these things, is with us. He's guiding us, He's protecting us. Ayun, natutunan ko talaga maging mas malapit sa Kanya.
Kahit
I think a lot of people.
virtual.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Oo. Alam mo ba, mapapansin mo sa ibang mga YouTube channels na nagkaroon sila ng mga content na ganito, na I
Mhm.
mean na serious, and they talk about how they became closer to God during these times. Because wala naman tayong ibang kakapitan talaga eh. Wala tayong ibang kakapitan, kundi yung faith natin. Like, even if we have different beliefs,
Mhm.
religiously,
Yep.
we still believe that there's a supreme being that is watching over us. That is the reason why we are eating, we are alive, we can love, we can feel. There's a supreme being up there guiding us and protecting us. So, kung meron mang mga hindi naniniwala na may makapangyarihan sa lahat ng dahilan kung bakit tayo nabubuhay, I don't know kung ano pa yung pinapaniwalaan nila.
Yeah.
So, yung pagiging ano ko ngayon kay God,
You become more spiritual, ha?
yes, I became more spiritual, pero at the same time, because of this platform, I was able to meet new people like you. I was able to
Mm.
meet you dito sa platform na to. Iba-iba tayo ng ugali, iba-iba tayo
Yep.
ng mga trip sa
Cultures.
buhay. Yes.
Yes.
So kailangan lang natin balansehin yung ano natin, yung mga convictions natin, yung paniniwala natin. If we are in this group, hindi natin kailangang i-impose yung belief natin, hindi natin kailangang i-impose yung content natin sa kanila. You go with the flow.
Yes,
Yun
yes.
yung natutunan ko din. To build rapport, kasi hindi naman tayo magkakilala personally, right?
Yep.
So we just build this rapport through, on screen, virtual. So there's no room for hatred, there's no room for arguments or debates and all. I don't know to others, but yun yung naging naging gawain ko ngayong pandemic na to. Na I was able to build relationships even virtual. Kasi wala tayong magagawa. 'Di ba? Wala tayong magagawa.
Yes,
We
yes,
cannot go
yes.
out na madalas. We cannot mingle to a lot of people dahil bawal ang malaking gathering. So, kung ano yung nasa harapan natin, kung ano yung pwede natin magawa just to make ourselves sane, not depressed or anxious about whatever is happening all around us, we do it. Pero make sure na we balance everything. And we still
Yes.
believe that there are limitations that we have to, consider.
Very right.
Ayun.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree with you. In fact, ako, mas sabi ko, I think this is all, I'm not too much religious, but I also read the word, and one of the passage that I recall is in the last days, there are, I think, great things will happen. And imaginein mo, no, 20, 30 years ago, walang internet or wala pang getong mga platform, at kung mangyari yung COVID, paano kayang mangyayari? Ano kayang means and ways para matuto yung mga kids? And right now, spirituality, like the message can it's just a one click. So you don't have any reasons why you don't know the word of God, why you can't listen,
Yes.
why you can't grow with your faith. It's just a matter of decision, and before you click, you have to think first. So think before you click and go with whatever that could contribute to your personal growth and development. Kaya naman, because of this pandemic, one of the things that I have learned is learn new skills. New skills like
Yes.
editing stuff, streaming, how to install this, how to uninstall that, how to plug it in, how to plug it out, and
Yes.
create an account, things like that. But at the end of the day, it's a matter of choice. Can you talk about choice, ma'am?
Well, lahat naman tayo may free will, right?
Yep.
So, everything is just around us. Yung mga resources natin, it's a matter of being wise in choosing
Mm-hmm.
what do we have to use, what do we have to do, what kind of people do we have to befriend, mga
Mm-hmm.
ganun ba? Yung choice kasi natin, even though we have free will and we have our freedom to choose, meron tayong manual eh. Yung manual natin is yung Bible or Quran or whatever beliefs you have this manual. Binigyan tayo ng manual to read
Yep.
so that we can choose to be righteous, even though we are not born righteous, right? We are all sinners, but we are guided by the word of God. Yun yung
Yeah.
masasabi ko lang. So even though we have a choice, we have the freedom, but every freedom comes with great responsibility, and that responsibility will be, clearer and mas maging klaro siya if we know the word of God. Yun yung
Okay.
masasabi ko.
Thank you so much.
Without being too spiritual, I'm just, real talk lang. 'Di ba pag meron kang gamit, hindi mo naman like mag-assemble ka ng electric fan or kahit anong gamit diyan. Meron kang manual na binabasa. Hindi ka lang
Yes,
basta-basta magkakawit ng ganyan, right?
of
Pwede
course.
mong pipiliin kung kunin tong kapirasong gamit na to. Saan ko to isasaksak? Saan ko to ikakabit? Kailangan mo ng manual. So, ganun din sa buhay natin. And we also have, if we cannot understand everything that is written there in the Bible or in the Quran or whatever book you are, using in
Yep.
your religion or in your belief, surround yourself with people that knows how to explain to you the word of God. Surround yourself with people that will keep your flame, your passion, in fire. Alam mo, parang ko ba sabihin yun? Surround yourself with people that will keep your flame alive. Parang ganun. Spiritually. You grow in faith kay God, faith sa family mo. Like, yun nga, hindi lang relationship kay God yung na-develop din sa akin. Relationship din sa kaibigan, sa pamilya. Dati, at the end of the day, matutulog na lang ako without even saying hi to my mom and dad. How are you? Or how are you coping up with this situation? Ganyan. Pero ngayon, halos araw-araw nag-video call na, ganyan. Diba? So, ang daming ang daming nating na-discover sa sarili natin because of this new normal. And, yun, scary when I think about it that we are living in the last days na. It's scary to think about it, but it teaches me how to be humble, how to lower my pride, how to ask forgiveness. Kasi di ba sabi nga nila, lahat ng kasalanan pwedeng patawarin, pero ang hindi lang pwedeng patawarin yung pride. Kasi pride doesn't know how to say sorry. Pride doesn't know how to ask forgiveness. So yun din yung natutunan ko na pag nagkamali ako agad, mag-sorry agad ako. Kasi I never know. Baka bukas wala na tayo.
Yeah,
Never get
exactly.
the chance to say sorry or, all sports belong. Senyor, wow, ang ganda na ini-interview mo, bro. Thank you.
Maraming salamat,
Seryoso
Sports
kami
Bolong.
dito.
All right. You know what,
Yes.
Miss Chinky, recently, na-notice ko on my timeline, on my Facebook friends, because I have lots of friends on my Facebook, almost every week may namamatay. Sorry to tell you this. Honestly, I'm
Yes.
seeing people dying and posting their relatives passed away, my alumni member passed away, my best friend passed away every week. My Lord, sabi ko, oh my God. So if we have the life that we're blessed right now, or we're still alive by His grace, what would you do to turn this disadvantage to an advancement for your growth and for your others people's advantage, whatever?
You know what? About death and all. Kahit ano pang dahilan yun. Kahit ano pa yung reason ng death.
Yeah.
So, ako kasi, before I used to fear death. But now that I grew closer to God, I am confident that even if I die, I can bring myself to say na in a short span of time na I believe in this world, I was able to know you and know your words. If ever it's not enough, it's for you to judge me na lang. So yung death, hindi ko na yan kinakatakot. But for the death of others, for the loss that others are hindi ko pa naman kasi naranasan na wag naman po sana, Diyos mio Marimar,
Mm.
wag naman po sana ako mawalan, ano. Na yung death, katulad ng sinabi mo na nakakabasa rin ako marami sa timeline, no, about the death of
Mm.
other relatives and the loss of friends, ganyan. It's saddening, but kapag kasi may faith ka kay God, if you're confident that God is the reason for everything, hindi mo na i-fear yung death.
Yep.
Nakakalungkot kasi yung fact na hindi mo na makakausap. You never have the chance anymore to talk to the person kasi wala na siya. Pero knowing that God is there and
Mhm.
He will do something about it in the future, gives you hope or gives me hope.
Okay.
Kaya hindi na ako nalulungkot. So yun din yung sinasabi ko sa mga nawawalan. Mga kaibigan ko, ganyan, na be confident na lang and have faith in God that in the future, He will be the one to decide. And it's not yet the end. Yun. I don't know if I answered your question, pero yun
Yeah,
kasi
yeah.
yung tumakbo sa isip ko. Yun.
Sabi nga, if I recall myself, you're not ready to live if you're not ready to die. Hindi ka daw handa pang mabuhay kung hindi ka handang mamatay. But at the end of the day, mga kapatid, mga viewers, ladies and gentlemen, let us celebrate life right now
Yes.
that we have right now, right here, right now. And whatever we do, here we talk about it here, it's gonna stay there online. Kaya this global pandemic, I hope we could spread the word, spread the message to live the day as if it is your last day on earth. Sabi yan ng teacher ko nung
Yes.
college. One of the lessons that he always adapt, sabi niya, ay itong word na to. Live the day as if it is your last day on earth.
Yes.
So meaning, give your best. If you can
Yes.
say I love you today, don't say it tomorrow because tomorrow you don't know if you're still alive.
Yes.
Kaya naman,
You know what?
Chinky, I love
Yes.
you.
Life is
Baka di ko na
Bumaba
masabi, I love you.
Bumaba.
Ayan. Love ka namin
Diba,
dito.
life is not short, eh. Life is uncertain.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
True.
Tama? And
Uncertain.
Maria Millet Gastole, di ba? Tama
Yes,
ba?
life is uncertain
Crush?
talaga.
Ayan. And one more thing that I learned during this pandemic, no, is that you have, in practical side, since hindi na nga natin alam kung ano na yung Tagalog daw sabi nila, since we don't know what is going to happen tomorrow or today, in this very, very moment, na-realize ko din na you have to also invest in your future, not only to your future, but to invest in the future of your kids or family as well. Like getting insurance,
Yes.
or investing on a land. Kasi di ba,
Properties.
saan ba
Yes,
tayo nagstay
properties.
during this pandemic? Di ba sa bahay?
Of course.
So if it's a good feeling that you have your own house that you live. Kung wala man, so makita mo unti-unti yung kahalagahan ng pagkakaroon ng isang
Pero Miss
sarili mong
Chinky,
bahay.
pero Miss Chinky, sabi ng iba, I was born poor. Wala kami talaga. As in, paano kami makakabili ng sarili naming property? Nagre-rent lang kami. Wala kami kakayanang
Excuses.
Those are the excuses, right? Na
Yes,
that would hinder
excuses
you
lang.
for growth, sa pag-develop talaga. So, I think that's a good topic next time.
Yeah,
no?
I think that's another topic, no, yung pagiging negative thinker, pagiging pessimistic ng ilang tao. Like I don't want to brag, pero hindi kasi ganun yung mentality ko eh.
What
like,
is the mentality?
May mga ano din ako, may mga hesitations din ako, apprehensions to do something that I don't know if I can do. But it's important that you really go beyond your skills. You go outside your box and to try something new. Like,
Yes.
you know what, hindi naman ako nag-live stream before. And if you are going to look back at my first live stream, para akong engot doon na ako lang nagsasalita, mahina pa yung boses ko and all. And I was very conscious about what to say and how would I look like in the camera. But now, wala na akong apprehensions, wala na akong, kumbaga wala na akong inhibitions na,
Yes.
'di ba? So along the way, you get to do things that you like, and you also get to learn something from it. And most
Yes.
especially from the people that you meet along the way. Diba?
Kaya
O
naman,
sabi ni,
kaya
I
naman,
love you bro, long live.
kaya naman dahil dyan, hindi ko kaya. Oh my Lord.
Na ano?
Lepe, pinatugtog ko yung aking background dito, parang di ko kaya. Sabi niya.
Hindi namin naririnig.
No, dyan di mo maririnig sa live, maririnig nila. On the other hand, so we have some background music playing around.
Alright.
But anyway, guys, ladies and gentlemen, what have you learned so far with this global pandemic, COVID-19? This virus is
You can
staying...
share.
Yeah, please comment down below. Pinahirapan tayong huminga nito with our lungs, with our breath. Itong virus na ito ay talagang nagsasabi sa ating mag-ingat ka because life is precious, and on the other way around, life is uncertain.
Yes.
So going back to what you're saying, mag-invest tayo for the future of our kids, for
Yes.
sa ating future, no? Hindi pa pwedeng, sige, magugunaw ng mundo, masisira na, kaya wag na tayo magtrabaho. Stay na lang tayo dito.
May nasabihin ako about,
Go ahead.
about insurance. I am not representing any
Companies.
Companies, but since I have my own, I have invested na rin naman. Doon ko mas nakita na kaya hindi, hello DJ Leslie Smith, hello. The reason why I am not afraid to die is because I know that even if that time comes, my children will not really, experience hardships because I saved for that day, kung mangyari man yun.
You save for that
So,
day.
yes.
Yeah, ladies and
And
gentlemen, na
also-
sinasabi po ni Chinky Bon, she purchased a life insurance that when she passed away, God forbids, something happens on her and he will gone on earth, at least there are something that legacy that she can give to to her kids or to her family. So it's a monetary benefits. Am I right?
Yes,
So far?
yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not saying that I am rich. I'm not really rich. It's just that I really want to plan for my children's future. Na I don't want to let them experience hardships na iniwan ko na nga sila, iwanan ko pa sila ng maraming utang, iwanan ko pa sila ng maraming gastusin. No, kahit na, you know what, I'm a single mom. I'm a single mom of 2. So I have been separated for 18 years now, and since then I was the one providing for them. And I have been living in this independent world of mine na I was, I was very scared before. Now I have this confidence na to face other people, kasi 'di ba yung last interview natin, wala akong inhibitions because it's just bygones Nangyari na yun and I was able to learn from it, and I hope that other people could also learn from my experiences as well. So yun yung sinasabi ko na pag nadapa ka sa buhay mo, hindi ka pwedeng magdundun ka lang, bumangon ka, and you also have to think not only for yourself but also for the people who have become, a part of your life. Kasi katulad ko, single mom ako, dala-dala ko sila Whatever decisions I will do, they will be affected as well. So, kailangan kong maging matalino sa pag-iisip, maging wise, and by having insurance and invest yung whole na policy, kumikita na yung pera ko. At the same time, na-insure ko pa yung sarili ko na whatever happens to me, I had this accident or mamamatay ako, hindi mahirapan yung mga anak ko. That's one thing I also learned, na this time of pandemic talaga na napaka-uncertain ng mga bagay-bagay. It's very important to secure yourself.
Exactly. And we call that I call that FLY. You know what FLY means? It's fly. It's fly.
Fly.
First, love yourself. So, ibig sabihin nun
because learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Napakanta ka ba?
Anyway, Miss Chinky Bon, we have to end our stream right now because, again, as I told you, this is just only a 30 to 45 minutes.
Yes.
And marami pa tayo pag-uusapan soon. I hope they could catch us next stream natin. If God permits, We
Yeah, I
will do
like your
live stream again.
content. Pwede siyang itawid. You know, 6 million people watching right now, malay mo.
Thank you so
Di
much
ba?
for the 6,000, 6 million people who watch this kind of content. I hope you can come with us and join us
Yes.
in comment below and spread the good virus, which is the positivity
Yes.
that we can bring to our global community. Again, thank you so much, Miss Chinkibon from Bangkok, Thailand. Mabuhay ka! And again,
Hi,
guys,
sawadee ka.
maraming salamat, maraming salamat. And again, guys, my name is Ron CULIANISTA TURLA here in Petmlu, Canada TV. You think, we create, and we make things happen. See you and peace out, everyone. Bye!
Peace out. Bye.